Hey everybody, the Reesviral here, and welcome to Morbid, the Seven Acolytes. Special thanks to Merge Games and Terminals for providing a code. It's much appreciated. Okay, this game is so bloody loud, my god. Putting my TV down to 20. I think everything's okay. I moved it down, I'll put it on 70, sod it. It didn't seem like it makes much of a difference. Play! Profile 1. So it didn't actually have the title. You know, what is it? Text. The Haven of Solia. Acid syringes. Invented by the brilliant Dr. Wartburg, these syringe fingers, or syringes, are filled with extremely potent acid that corrodes through any armor, scale, or flesh. Fancy. And so the game begins. Now I have played about an hour or two of this. Just a couple days up. I think the day I got the code, just to essentially give it a go and see what it was like. And I enjoy it. And I think the embargo for the game lifted earlier today. I bloody hope so. It's probably the closest to embargo that I'm actually covering a game, to be honest. It's fun though. And there we go, we got the Sword of Dibrom. Wrong button. I'm doing incredibly already. So the Sword of Dibrom. In the Order of Dibrom, every 2B striver is allotted a Sword of Dibrom. As they begin their training, it's a fine sword and can serve one past the years of training. On the blade there is an engraving, "All strivers must learn by heart." All hope and mirth may flee, but one day the earth and sea shall beget the sole survivor, are dying like the lowly striver. Beautiful. I never equipped it. Now I have. Hell yeah, I can attack. God, I have not played the game in a while, so I don't quite remember everything. Oh, god. Yeah, we got the ground spore. I think I can read stuff when I get to, like, a bonfire. I think they're like altars. They're more similar to, like, Blasphemous than they are to Dark Souls. Though the game is... It's a Souls-like isometric game. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they refer to it as. Yeah, their words, not mine. Press X to attack. Okay. Inventory. Yes, press back to toggle the inventory. I can actually go through here. Nice. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of, but I think it's just one of those things you get used to, is how slow you move when you're not running. This is like standard speed. It's crazy. Equipping items. Equip items in the inventory by holding RT and choosing a slot. Oh, with the left stick. Oh yeah, we got Disgusting Ghoul. We're gonna be getting used to that. I'll equip it on the right. It's essentially our healing. For the time being. Actually no, we have like... Again, I'm gonna have to compare it to Dark Souls for it to make sense. Just in general. But essentially what we have on D-pad down is our Estus. And what we have on the actually a better comparison would be Sekiro, purely because that actually has healing items. But essentially down is like the healing god, and the Disgusting Gruel is like the pellets, I guess, is the best way of putting it. We got a calming capsule. Every time. So what's this do? Regenerate sanity when used. Oh. Oh wow, the Mind of a Striver is an asset, which if lost can rarely be fully salvaged. This became evident to the Order of Dibrom early on in their battle against the evil deities. Many of the valiant figures sent out did not perish of a physical wound, but rather died of pure terror, fighting the ungodly horrors of the Gahars had brought upon Mornia. Thus the Order of Dibrom was forced to come up with a solution. Calming capsules hold within it vaporized sedatives. As the container is cracked, the gas within gets released and soothes the nerves of the recipient inhaling it. Oh. I might actually equip that just so I can read the Disgusting Gruel. There we go. The downtrodden people of Mornia have little choice when it comes to nourishing their feeble bodies. This smelly concoction of miscellaneous, barely edible ingredients serves as food for most commoners. It ain't much, but it's enough to keep one alive, used to slightly regenerate health. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and I want to equip this. The sanity capsule I've not used in the time I was just playing the game. I never really got to a point where my sanity was screwed. It happened once. and you get like attacked by phantoms. It's fun. Alright, more disgusting gruel. What's this? An ammo capacity. Ooh. Yeah, essentially a better idea to just do light attacks. Okay. Tap A while moving to dodge roll. I don't know if I can one-shot these guys or not. I can indeed. So an undead fish bloat. I think is what that was called. Can I get to that? Oh yeah, I can. Of course I can! But yeah, we get quite a lot of disgusting gruel. I don't know if there's a limit to it. It might cap out at 10. Not entirely sure. Ah, there we go. Let's say, how am I getting to the... Oh, there we go. Oh, I could have got to it from over here. Oh, my bad. New lore entry, the Seven Acolytes. Yeah, you can only read when you're at like a shrine. Stone of Dibrom, there it is. The Stone of Dibrom is what I need to be able to heal. And again, there's a lot of lore stuff. I shall be reading it, do not worry. Press down to heal. Medicine pellets. Got him. So, hang on. Medicine. Wait, what's this? Regenerate sanity and take less sanity damage for a short time. Oh. So only the most affluent citizens, priests and aristocrats can afford to purchase Altidote to cure their ailments. The poor commoners are invariably forced to settle for the cheaper and weaker alternative, medicine pellets. Medicine pellets do not cure any conditions or regenerate health, but rather soothe and temporarily invigorate the patient. This is why they are also known as the drag-out drug, since in most cases they merely prolong the inevitable, easing the mind if they're fatally ill. Regenerate sanity and take less sanity damage for a short time. Nice. We'll just use this. I'll meditate, sure. Meditating's just the way of resting. As you can see, it has to put up a loading screen. It doesn't have to. It puts up a loading screen, but it's not exactly long. So welcome, Striver. I am Thalys, the last monk of Magrathius. I have been expecting you. All your predecessors have failed in their attempts to defeat the Gahars. These malevolent deities have tyrannized our realm and enslaved our people, as no one has been able to thwart them. Still, the Gahars have one weakness: they cannot survive without a host. Oh, so the Gahars are like those fleshy things that are inhabiting the carcass of a fish. Fair's fair. They have bound their twisted minds to the flesh of their 7 mighty acolytes. Your duty is to defeat the acolytes, thus ridding the Gahars of their flesh. Shrines like the one next to me will aid you on your path. Right, so we have a quest to meet Thalys. Oh, we progressed meet Thalys. Talk to Thalys, the last monk of Magrathius, at the Haven of Solya. Oh yeah, we also have the Morbid Menagerie. We have the 7 Acolytes. Obviously we don't have any of these. Yeah, I remember this one. Formidable foes, also nothing. The accursed Solya. We have the ground spore. So if a flesh plant is unable to find a host or a source of nutrition, it may stay put and render itself dormant. This lethargic state of the plant is commonly known as a ground spore. Flesh plant, also known as a madman's moss, is an invasive parasitic organism. This fungus-like life form can leech off of any biological entity. It is even known to reanimate the dead, with its ability to overtake and develop the whole nervous system, or whole nervous systems. Undead fish beast. Gnawed bones of a large fish reanimated by flesh plant. Flesh plant, also known as a madman's moss, is an invasive parasitic organism. This fungus-like life form can leech off of any biological entity. It is even... oh right, it's saying the same thing. So the infected creatures tend to display extremely aggressive behaviour as the plant aims to protect its host, as well as spread to a new one. Monsters of Old Mornia. Oh right, these are all the enemies. Oh, I didn't even realise. Denizens of the Dark City. Wow, there's not actually a huge amount of enemies in this. There's a lot. Not gonna lie, there's quite a few. Given the fact this game is only 700 megabytes. It's quite a bit of content, honestly. And as I said, so far I've enjoyed it quite a lot. Oh boy. Nice. Yeah, this is my tactic, just attack and roll. Get rid of that. Oh god, I don't have any stamina. Shoot. Owned! The Ravenous Crow. Or Ravenous Crow, not Raven. Oh nice, we got ammo. Or Crombie's canister. Come on. Oh yeah, I can actually guard. Which I completely forgot about. It's not really useful against certain enemies. I could probably use it against the crows, but... You know, I'll save it for enemies I know I can actually deflect. I don't know if these things give experience, I don't think they do. Another Crombie's canister. A Lazarus flower. So who are you? Only the exalted may enter. Passage to Yortle. Or Yortail. Wait, so if I talk to you, what happens? Now go, Striver, defeat the Seven Acolytes and save our world. Oh. All I had to do was talk to him again. Who would have thought? So we have items. Oh, there's actually quite a few things. World Law, Tutorial. Yeah, we don't really need to read these. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Oh yeah, I know what that is. It's sneaking, I think. Oh, shooting. Yeah, again, the game goes over it, but we don't really need to. World Law. Oh, the Seven Acolytes. Oh my. So when Monia was young, they emerged from the depths of our minds. The Gahars, as we now know them, were born within our consciousness. When we first heard them whisper, offering us great power and wisdom, we knew to decline their sinister offer. However, there were some who could not resist, or afford to refuse their tempting covenant. I think I have a sneeze brewing. In return for the ultimate powers granted to them, these 7 individuals, one by one, agreed to serve as the Gahars' vessels, for without a host, the evil deities could not survive. The Gahars bound themselves to the flesh of their 7 mighty acolytes, and through them conquered Monia, enslaved the people and established a tyranny never before seen. As of now, Monia is in ruins. The Gahars are being revered as living gods, whilst the 7 acolytes govern the kingdom. With their monstrous minions wreaking havoc across the lands, still hope remains that one day a worthy striver will come and slay the acolytes, thus banishing the Gahars back whence they came. Oh. So hang on, we have friends? Thalos. Oh wow, there's actually quite a lot of lore. Welcome, Striver, I am Thalos, the last monk of Magrathius. Or Magrathius, I guess. I've been expecting you. So, all of your predecessors have failed in their attempts to defeat the Gahars. These malevolent deities have tyrannized our realm and enslaved our people as no one has been able to thwart them. Still, the Gahars have one weakness: they cannot survive without a host. They have bound their twisted minds to the flesh of their 7 mighty acolytes. Your duty is to defeat the acolytes, thus ridding the Gahars of their flesh. Magrathius, bless you. Oh yeah, the other one is the Raven. Wait, where is the Raven? Oh, really? Oh, the Ravenous Crow. Oh, I keep calling them Ravens. It's all because of Diablo 2. You know, I was watching the stream earlier, and I kept calling it's because the birds in that, when you play as a druid, are the ravens, but I kept calling them the crows, and now it's just kind of gone the opposite way. So the black crows of northern Monia used to have a rough time finding food during the winter. However, after the flesh plant plague began, and the madman's moss spread across the kingdom, the crows found a new source of nourishment. The flesh plant was abundant and nutritious source of energy for the starving birds. Unfortunately, it also caused the crows to grow abnormally large and develop an appetite for flesh and blood. The new breed of ravenous birds soon took over Monia, and drove most other avians to the brink of extinction. A single flock of these bloodthirsty birds is known to have taken down a whole mammoth beast. Damn. Oh yeah, I still have more things. Sorry, I don't mean to read so much, but you know, there's a lot of stuff. So these are quest items. Buff shrooms we've yet to come across. Journal items. Oh. So the Stone of Dibrom. At the Order of Dibrom, each striver is given a healing stone. When they first start their training, this powerful rechargeable piece of ore is carved out of a rare blood-red mineral, Cardinal. The stone is infused with several medicinal tonics in order to activate its natural healing powers. If one manages to gather and combine multiple stones, the potency and reusability of this healing method is greatly enforced. Heals the player, refills upon death and meditation, upgradable with other stones of Dibrom. Oh. After the invention of gas-powered guns, most gunsmiths stopped producing gunpowder-based firearms, since it turned out gas was a much more efficient and more powerful propellant. There was no need for traditional muskets and rifles anymore. The very first gas guns were pistols, but over time gunsmiths became skilled at applying gas-based mechanics to any and all types of firearms. Still, it was only after the now legendary gunsmith of Dibrom, Crombie, invented the universal gas canister for all types of guns to share, when the gas gun market truly took off. Nowadays, gas guns are the standard, and everybody is using Crombie's canisters. However, there are whispers about a new, even more potent energy source entering the market in the not-so-distant future. It refills your ammo. Oh, I've already read this. Okay. Downtrodden, yep. After the Madman's moss-covered Mornia, many less dominant plants became increasingly endangered. One such organism was the delicate Lazarus flower. This powerful and remedial plant would have surely vanished altogether, if not for the mayor's wife, who adored the scent of the flower. She ordered the plant to be preserved in her garden, and so it was. Though finding an actual petal nowadays is extremely rare, the intoxicating scent of Lazarus flower, or of the Lazarus flower, still lingers strong in the vicinity of Fort Mornia, as do the several flora souls and wandering hollows engendered by the vines of the plant, used to gain health and sanity and cure all conditions. Cool. So it also unlocks like a note in there too, but I can just read it in my... Oh god. I can read it in my inventory. There's a lot of weapons. All of these swords. Oh, there's only 3 axes, 3 spears, 6 maces, 4 fist weapons, 3 firearms. That's still a lot. That's like 30 different weapons, which is an impressive amount. I also like to destroy things because you never know. They could have a meal inside them. Nothing like getting your food from a barrel at the side of the sea. There we go, got him. I think if I hold... yeah, LT, there we go. That's how I sneak. Oh, my beloved Larsh, when will you return? The Longing Widow. Oh, experience points you earn from fleeing enemies and doing quests are represented by the brain liquid on your heads-up display. Once the circle is full, you gain a skill point, which we're gonna need. Actually, no, we won't get... well, we won't be able to use them for a while. Let me just say that. It's not going to be like a crazy huge amount of time, but it's a lot longer than I was expecting when I first played, that's for sure. Alley up. Okay. I may have missed an entry. Maybe. Oh, nice. So it's LB. This is probably where I'm going to get where I'm going to get hit. I might not, though. Yeah, never mind. Forgot I can one-shot most things. Only if I do a, like, whatever you want to call it. Charge attack. There we go. Oh, it's a giant leech. Oh, wow. Oh, that was actually a parry, I think. Or like a riposte. Either way. We got a fire shroom. Adds fire to your weapon. So fire shrooms are known for their natural heat radiance. Many experienced travellers, especially those wandering north of Yortail, understand the value of the glowing warmth this fungal organism produces. Still, very few know of the fire shroom's powerful effect when properly applied to a weapon. Cool. So, again, I'm gonna piss people off, but it's essentially pine resin. Charcoal pine resin. Yeah, so I'm gonna piss people off because I can't help but equate it to Dark Souls. Even with Sekiro to some extent. It's just... it's one of those things, it helps me remember it. Or, you know, it helps make more sense of a certain thing, I guess. If I can equate it to something I'm more familiar with. Oh no, she got a skill point. So they do give experience. Who would have thought? Okay. Oh, there's an item up there. Whoops. Completely missed it. My bad. Oh. Nice. Oh, there's another common capsule. Nice. Did I miss the book that told me about sneaking? Oh no, I didn't. I remember where it tells me. I just remembered. It's in the next area. Oh yeah, there is actually more stuff. Kinda. There we go. More disgusting gruel. My fave. Who's this? Oh, I can just see it like sparkling at me. Thought it was something important. Get bent. Bog off. Okay, it tells me to get bent, bog off. Burps in my face. What a nice fellow. The cursed Hamlet. Limb. Strange, isn't it, how something so familiar and mundane can become horribly sickening through the simple act of detachment, used to deal more melee damage for a short period of time and lose all sanity. Why would I eat one of those? I don't want to lose sanity. I get attacked by spectres if I do that. There it is. Hold LT to sneak. And then it tells me how to do what is it? Yeah, special attack. Alley up. Oh! Special attack's OP. It just one-shots most things. Except for bosses, of course. But I would say that's fairly obvious. Alley up. Oh! It's especially useful against these kind of enemies, because you can just walk up to them, smack them, and that's it. They're done for. I don't know if you get XP for multiple things with those. Because obviously you get the experience for like destroying the little flesh things that pop out of them, but I don't know if you get XP for just destroying the host. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Wow. They are deaf. It's great. There's another book. Oh, LB to parry. Counterattacking after a perfect parry deals tremendous damage. I thought that's what I was going to say. I didn't manage to get a perfect parry, but whatever. You know when you got a perfect parry because there's like a backward C that appears to, or like, yeah, it appears in front of your character. Oh yeah, break chests to open them. I'm pressing RB, god. I'm too used to Sekiro. Flesh plant petal, disgusting gruel, and more petals. What are the petals then, eh? Oh, more attack speed, but you lose sanity. So flesh plant, also known as Madman's Moss, is an invasive parasitic organism. This fungus... Oh! Consuming flesh plant is considered to be extremely dangerous. The effect of digesting the petals are largely unknown, though some say they may, among other effects, enhance stamina, health, and vigilance of the feeder. No, they don't. They cause the purple bar on the left-hand side to deplete, which I believe is your sanity bar. The closer to zero it is, the worse it is. Okay, good. That works out. Oh, there were more of them. I didn't even realise. It's hard to tell where the fleshy beasts go sometimes. There it is. That's a perfect parry. Whatever. What have we got? Another Crombie's canister. Okay. Well, we're approaching our second skill point. I wouldn't mind if I had a lot of skill points, to be honest. When I actually unlocked being able to use skill points, I had 9 of them. In the game I played up in my own time. It was only a couple of days ago. But yeah, I don't think I'll have 9, because I'm not just going to be going around killing the same things like I was then. It was mostly not through choice, I was trying to figure out where I'm going. Hold RT to shoot. Alright, we get our first shooter. The Sentinel's sidearm. Many formidable rifles were commissioned from and designed by Master Crombie for the Sentinels of Yortail. Also known as the Eyes of Yortal. Yortail sounds better. Or Yortail. I'll just call it Yortail. Atop the great wall surrounding the city, these hawk-eyed guards would watch over the residents of the capital with unwavering vigilance. Any acts of transgression on the inside or attempts of intrusion on the outside were met with a bullet between the eyes. Warning shots were rarely fired. The eyes of your tale guard no more. But their legacy lives on in the few functioning rifles that are still out there, scattered around Mornia. Awesome. I should actually utilise multiple of these. Yeah, I should. Oh shoot, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, just utilise 2 of the different sets. I don't know how you change. Probably right bumper, now that I think about it. There we go, it's now open. Oh, you get experience. Nice. So we have a Skull Hive. Skull Hive is a skeletal structure completely engulfed and reanimated by flesh plant. Once its growth reaches a critical stage, Skull Hive begins to spawn flying spores composed of calcium from the bones, and seed tissue provided by the plant. This very effective form of pollination has in part caused the flesh plant plague of Mornia. The Skull Hive itself is fairly harmless in battle, but the large amount of spores it can produce in a short period of time can easily overwhelm one. And they do, if you leave it, or if you let it. Giant Leech. Following the curse, all noblemen and aristocrats residing in Solia were turned into lowly leeches. Some have concluded this cannot be a mere coincidence, but a clear indication of the spiteful Gahars having a sense of humour, albeit an exceedingly twisted one, and the accursed sailor. On her advent out of sheer spite, Gahars, the goddess of sadness, cursed the hamlet of Solia and all its inhabitants. She rendered the shores of is that Vascus? Oh, vacuous, of fish, and evolved the people into demented sea creatures. Solia, once famous for its sumptuous feasts and gracious hospitality, thus became infamous for its abysmal decadence and primal hostility. The accursed sailors of Solia are now but a bunch of primitive brutes, and of the noble men they once were, nothing is left. Okay. Oh yeah, sidearms. I don't really need to read these because I've already read them. World Law. Oh, the feeler gates. I didn't know we unlocked that. Feeler gates are biological organisms which grow in thick, impenetrable formations. These plant-like creatures have been harnessed by the Gahars as their way of dividing and ruling the kingdom. Abiding only to the will of their masters, the tentacle barriers will not retract to anyone else. However, there is a way to get past these imposing walls of tendrils, by destroying the often exposed and vulnerable heart of the organism. Yay! We're learning! I do apologise for reading so much, but I like this kind of stuff. I always like to read the lore. Helps. You know, world building, builds character, all that stuff. Oh, this leech I'm not going to be able to deal with. Normally the ones that are near the fence I can just run in and screw over. Oh, there, like this one, as you'll see. Boop. Yeah, for some reason they just walk into the fence, they don't even try and... There we go. God. Yeah, I don't know why it walks directly toward the fence. Oh, this guy's on his way. Oh, here he comes. Maybe. Oh, never mind. And I can hit both of these ones. Ooh. What? I hate my input. What a lot of crap. I'll actually eat the disgusting gruel. I could use my and he said my bullet. The stone, but I don't really need to. The disgusting gruel works for me. Also we have a spellcaster. Get rid of him. Nice. The fish shaman. I'm hoping I'll get gruel from one of these. Yeah, no. No? Wow. That is quite surprising. Oh. Ooh, I thought I got a parry. It's weird how it works. When you get a perfect parry, you have to press X really quick. Otherwise it just kind of eats the input. Oh, this is an elite enemy. Oh. Wow, he sure showed me. Hey, I got roll. Nice. I don't even know what the elite enemies do. They have more health. That's basically all I know. They probably have more health and give more experience. But aside from that... not much else. I think the fish that's here is also a leak. Yeah, it is. And there you have it. Tasty gruel. Hell yeah. How's it going, Alzarath? So this is Morbid. I'm just thinking, should I use a stone? There is a boss coming up. I'll just use up some gruel. Sod it. To be honest, it's not horrible in terms of restoration power. It goes up pretty fast. I think you get about 20 health from it, honestly. Yeah, if I had to guess. Oh, and I've got a shooter. I keep forgetting. I can actually shoot. See? Kaboom! Pretty nice. Also nice. Glad to hear that. What? Excuse me. Come on, game. I know you can hit him. Fuck. Okay, maybe you can't. Oh, it's so cheery. It's a really good game, from what I've played. The only thing I don't like is the really, really slow movement. Like, this is my walk speed. That's just the one thing that kinda sucks, but you get used to it. I got a perfect parry again. So what's this book? The Doom That Came to Solia.